Attention! What? Left! Turn! 1, 2, 3, what? Quick! March! Left, right, left!
We're at Land Force Central Area Training Centre, Meaford, in Central Ontario. We're on the shores of Georgian Bay, Lake Huron.
Duty, honor, discipline, integrity. Those are the 4 things. If you can do those 4 and live your life on that moral compass, then you will be successful in life.
What we're getting up to here at the Area Training Centre is providing a training centre for the Reserve Force and also for the regular force. And we do training of infantrymen, as well as some of the more basic military skills.
Here we like to say soldier first, because we truly believe that anybody in the military, no matter what they do, needs to be able to be a soldier, right? So you need to have basic soldier skills. And we must never forget that any one of us at any time could be put into a position where you have to start pulling a trigger and protecting yourself and protecting your fire team partner.
Left, right, left!
I need a brush. Should be good for now. Yeah, I should be good.
There's section seniors, and there's going to be a course senior that's going to be doing checking the station jobs with myself. Alright, just stand beside the section senior. Hold your weapon properly at shoulder arms. As I walk through, you're going to follow, and then when I'm done the 4th section, you're going to go with me. We're going to check the station jobs.
What section? Ready for inspection. Root!
How are you this morning?
Very good morning.
Okay, look at your Canada flag. Look down here. Alright, you got a pride in that uniform and that Canada flag, so you make sure the corners are pressed down. Alright? Put it underneath the book at night.
Yes, warrant.
You have full canteen?
Yes, warrant.
No helmet band as well?
Yes, warrant.
Okay. Put an ad rep in for that.
Yes, warrant.
This is your bunk? Yes, warrant. So, and then we'll have we'll revisit this and their Canucks privileges and any other privileges they get. They just pushed it off a week.
Basically what we're teaching them here is rappelling. Today we're actually dealing with, for an austere rappel site, we're going to be sending them off a cliff tomorrow. However, as we build them up, we start with the low tower, the high tower, and what we're working on now is a skid which actually builds towards helicopter rappelling. That's the ultimate skill set that we're working towards here.
Well, if you got helmets, I'll get them from you.
One man up.
Stop. 1, go. Go. 2, go. Go.
Good one, Tim. Man up.
This is an obstacle course. We use it so soldiers understand how to navigate and get over certain pieces of terrain, how they can get over a small little building, or how they can jump a fence, or how they can, scurry under a culvert or something like that.
We prefer to refer to it as a confidence course because we're learning about use of physical capability to overcome obstacles more as a development tool for psychological preparedness for people rather than physical preparedness.
It gets difficult at times, but it's just another challenge.
Okay, so if we want to employ classrooms, such as the classroom we have set up here, we want to do training, we want to do Usually the methodology we're going to do is to employ a little bit of classroom time first so that we can give the information and understanding to the soldiers so they'll know everything that they need to know before they go into the hands-on side of things. For example, navigation. There's a lot of math involved. There's a lot of stuff that we do in the classroom first, but it's all going to lead up to doing the exciting moving about things out in the world. We can carry on to the next phase of each instruction. We do confirmation. We do confirmation during each class as we progress from one stage to another. We do confirmation at the end of each lesson to make sure that the soldiers we're talking to understood what we're saying and get them to prove it by reading back the information or demonstrating the skill. And then when we finish a whole set of lessons on a given topic, for example with the mortar or with the C7 rifle. Okay, 60mm mortar. It's kind of like a big grenade launcher. When you drop the mortar bomb into the tube of the mortar, it has a propellant charge at the bottom end. And then when you press the lever on the mortar, that's going to fire it. If something goes wrong with the firing mechanism, or if something goes wrong with the propellant, or the device in there that's going to ignite the propellant and shoot the mortar bomb out of the mortar, okay? If anything goes wrong in that system, we have something what's called a misfire. It's a very dangerous circumstance because you don't know if the propellant's suddenly going to go off. With things that involve explosives, you always have to make errors on the side of caution.
Don't just speed through it and make a lot of mistakes. So I took my time. We just did the mortars. So the safety precautions along with loading, unloading, what happens when a round doesn't go off, when we fire it off a few times, see if it does work. If it doesn't, then we would take it out and see what the problem might be.
What they're going to do is they get everybody off the boat, and the boat's been flipped over. If you look at the boat, there's 3 lines that go across, the capsize line. So you get 3 guys that are going to go up, and they position themselves. The one guy that you see attached to the boat, he's going to be holding on, he's going to be flung up, keep the boat righted. So now he's in the boat, be able to assist the rest of the crew. The first thing they'll do is they'll put all the paddles in, and then once they get the paddles and all the equipment back in the boat, they'll start pulling in each crew member until they get the whole boat. Then they'll do a count to make sure they've accounted for everybody.
Teamwork's everything when you're doing this training, because if you're trying to work solo, it's just not going to work out for you. I mean, you see how big the boat is.
The military is like a family. We do everything with these guys. We work every day together. We sleep in the same place. We eat together every day, every time we work.
You get to really know one another more so than an average civilian friend.
It might be because I live in Canada and I'm a Canadian citizen, but I mean that's just personally how I feel, and that's one of the reasons why I joined the Canadian Forces too. It's because I also want to help people. I mean, if we didn't have wars, I mean, we wouldn't need a military, but we do, and we do the job well. So.
You know, we love soldiers. You know, our mantra around here is that you should be hugging a soldier every day, because we are so truly proud of what they do.
Most of them are here for more than a job. It's something they need to fulfill.
I love the camaraderie that there is amongst soldiers. It's that whole band of brothers idea.
The one thing that really inspires me the most when I see it in my soldiers is when they make the extra effort to help each other. And that's what really brings a tear to my eye.
Because I do believe very, very strongly that we are only as good as the support that we can generate around us. Whether that's your own family support or whether that's community support, without it we are nothing. The last thing we want is soldiers to have to worry, be over on a mission overseas and have to worry about something that's going on at home because family is not kind of shored up properly. So the more we can do to look after our families and make them part of this great team, the better it will be for soldiers in the end. And we'll be more successful in combat.